Okay, here's another episode of our speed and agility workout for athletes at home. What we're trying to do again is give you the best speed and agility workout fundamentally. This isn't for one specific sport, this is for all sports. Maybe not for swimming so much, but for most sports, just to get a general awareness of fundamental speed and agility. We got about a half-hour workout for you. And you need just about enough space to be able to move maybe 6 feet side to side and maybe 8 to 10 feet forward and backwards. So let's start with a warm-up. We're going to do a standard 10 jumping jacks that I'm going to do with you for the whole warm-up. Hands down to your sides, arms overhead as the legs go out, and come down hard in the thighs. 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we're going to get into a push-up position and do a slow-motion mountain climber, because oftentimes mountain climbers are really fouled up. So I'm going to step my right foot as close to being in between my hands as possible, with my back leg being straight. Then I'm going to recover the leg. Then I'm going to step the left leg forward. Try to get your foot in between your hands and your knees inside your elbows, and then step back. We're going to do that slowly 5 times. 1. 1. Back leg is straight. 2. 2. Try to get the leg as far forward as you can. 3. 3. 4. 4. 5. And 5. Remember, that was more of a stretch than a speed exercise. Next thing we're going to do is a split jack. Feet are going to go forward and backwards. And you're going to contralaterally move your arms, which just means opposite arm and leg, like when you run. Right leg is forward, right arm is back. We're going to do 10 in total. Ready? 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Next exercise, same version of an exercise, a mountain climber, but we're going to step wide this time. So get in your push-up position again. And I'm going to take my right foot and step to the outside of my right hand, and then recover. Left foot outside of left hand, and recover. 5 times each. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, and 5. Relax. One quick note you have to remember. A lot of times in a speed and agility class, we want to do things as fast as possible. Most of you don't have the fundamental movement down to begin with, and you're trying to do it faster, and the mechanics are all bad. So even when we do a slow mountain climber, concentrate on what you're supposed to be doing. Back leg is straight. Long step of the front leg. So that fundamentally you build the foundations first, and then when you add speed, the form is perfect. So, continuing with the warm-up. We're going to do a cross jack, which means your arm's going to swing back and forth, switching the top and bottom arm, and your feet are going to do the same thing. So we go arms out, feet out, cross the feet, cross the arms, recover out, switch the arms and the feet front and back. We're going to do that 10 times. Ready? Go. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. Relax. Last exercise we're going to do is a push-up position heel kick. So we're back to our push-up position. This time you want to do this drill fast. In your push-up position, you want to make sure you have enough weight on your arms so that your legs get very, very light off the floor. Because we're going to want to spring them both up and heel kick. Well, listen, I'm a little out of breath. This is the 9th hour of videotaping I've done today. Maybe the 9th minute. Also keep in mind, you're going to see me do it at one speed. I was a wrestler. I was never really fast. Then I did a bunch of years of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. My speed is not great. So if you can go faster than what I can do, go right ahead. Plus I'm 48 years old. Ready? Heel kicks, 10 times. Let's make it 15. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good, that was one round. Now I'm not doing the rest of the rounds with you. pause the video, and do 2 more rounds of that before we start our circuit or our speed and agility workout. So pause it now. Pause it. Pause the video. All right, now that you got 3 rounds of your warm-up in, we're going to start with some basic fundamental lateral movement work. And each time we do that, we're going to try to mix in some basic explosion work, especially learning how to get our hips back in like a very fundamental jump. If I'm going to jump forward, or I'm going to jump up or forward horizontally, ideally the first thing I'm going to do is get my hips back. If you aren't comfortable getting your hips back, you are not going to be athletic. So the drill I like to practice is arms are going to start overhead, heels are off the ground, and in one movement I'm going to slam my arms back and drive my hips back. Arms go back, hips go back. You'll hear a little pop as I come off the ground a little bit. We're going to do that 5 times right now. Ready? Arms up, heels up, go. That's 1. Arms up, heels up, go. That's 2. Arms up, heels up, go. That's 3. Arms up, heels up, go. 4. Arms up, heels up, and go. 5. Good athletic stance, back is straight, hips are loaded, knees are bent, knees are behind the toes. Okay, we'll be coming back to that. Supersetting with that move, we're going to practice a lateral hop to a stick landing. So if I'm going to be balancing on my left leg, there's my athletic stance again. I'm balancing on my left leg, I'm going to do a short hop to my right and land right into that stuck landing, hips back. So when I land on my right leg, my hip is back. So we're going to do 1 jump to a hold. I'll call the hold, then I'll say jump again, and we'll hold. So going from my left to right, I'm in an athletic stance, 1 leg is up. Go, stick the landing, hold it, go, stick the landing, that's 1, we're going to do 3 each. Go, stick the landing, hips back, go, stick the landing, whoa. 1 more, go, stick the landing, and 1 more back, go, stick the landing. It's not a long jump, we're just practicing landing with your hips back. All right, let's go back to now the hip explosion drill again. Arms up, heels up, go. 1. Arms up, heels up, go. 2. Arms up, heels up, throw your hips back. 3. Arms up, heels up, hips back. 4. Arms up, heels up, hips back. And 5. Good athletic stance. Now moving to our next drill, we're going to add 1 more movement to that lateral hop. It's a stick and go. So I'm going to balance on my left leg. I'm going to quick tap, come back, and hold. We're going to do 3 from one side, and then 3 from the other. In 3 seconds. Balance on your left leg, hips back. Ready? Tap and stick. Hold. Damn it. Again. Tap and stick. Hold. 1 more time. Tap and stick. Hold. Now we're going to do 3 from the other side. On my right leg, hips back, leg up. We're going to tap and hold. Hold. I should be balancing better. Again. Tap and hold. 1 more time. Tap and hold. Good. So our 3rd round and final round of this combination. Arms up, heels up. 1 more time. Go. Good. Arms up, heels up. Go. Good. Arms up, heels up. Go. That's 3. Arms up, heels up. Go. That's 4. Arms up, heels up, and go. That's 5. Okay, good. As we move into the next drill, we're still doing these lateral hops. We're going to do a 1, hop, tap, tap, and then hold the position. So this one naturally switches your lead leg, so we won't have to do 3 on each side. We're just going to do 6 in total. So quick reference is tap, tap, back, and hold. And we're going to do that 3 each, which is total of 6. Ready? And go. Tap, tap, hold. If you're going faster than me, just hold it longer. Tap, tap, hold. Tap, tap, hold. Tap, tap, hold. I think that's 4. Tap, tap, hold. That's 5. Tap, tap, and hold is 6. Okay, now, we're going to take a 30-second breather. And to finish up this round, We're gonna do 15 seconds of straight lateral timed hops. So there's not gonna be any hold this time. You're gonna go left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. For 15 seconds, here's where your speed should look a lot faster than mine. I'm just doing it with you because it's comfortable and it feels good. 3 seconds, ready, and go. Tap, 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 tap. Don't just fall side to side. Make an effort at actually changing your center of mass side to side. You better be going faster than I am. And stop, 15 seconds. Okay, that round, you're gonna do one more time. I'm not doing it with you. So pause the video again and go back through that whole thing. If you gotta rewind it and do it again with me, do it again with me. But you wanna do that whole thing 2 times. We did it once together, you do it again on your own. Pause the tape. All right, guys, now that you've finished that round, we have one more round to do. This first position, again, we're in an athletic stance, and we're gonna practice just doing a 1-2 step change of direction. So the first thing I'm gonna do is get in my athletic stance, again, hips back, knees bent. If my left leg is gonna push off, this leg here, I'm gonna turn that shin in. I'm gonna push off this leg, crossover step, and pause. Right leg turns in, crossover step, recover, pause. That's as far as I want you to go. It's a 1-2 step, crossover step. We're gonna practice that right now. 1-2 pause step, 3 times each way. Ready? We're gonna start off slow. Turn that back shin in, go. Turn that back shin in, go. Turn it in, crossover step, turn it in, crossover step. Again, 3rd time, cross it over, turn over, cross it over. Never did I come out of my athletic stance, stay low. Now we'll be coming back to that and doing it a little bit faster. In between it, we're gonna start with just a standard standing march. Nothing's more important than running mechanics is to be a really good marcher. I'm bringing my knee up, my toe up, and I'm bringing my thigh even with my hip bone. You can imagine we're only going high enough where I could balance something on my thigh. Too high, falls forward. Too low, falls backward or forward. You get the idea. Hands on your knees, hands on your hips. Knee up, toe up, knee up, toe up. For 20 seconds, we're gonna march. Now, go. Keep in mind also, this gets a little confusing. When my knee comes up, my toe comes up. As the foot comes down, I'm gonna point my toe. So I fire that Achilles tendon in that calf to absorb the pressure of my foot coming into that ground contact. Knee up, toe up, knee up, toe up. Continue marching. We'll go 10 more seconds. And relax. Okay, let's go back to our crossover step. Athletic stance. We're gonna do 3 each this time, going a little bit faster. Ready? Turn the shin in, go. Turn the shin in, go. Turn the shin in, go. Stay low. Shin in, go. Push off that back leg. Shin in, go. Shin in, go. Let's do one more. Shin in, go. And one more. Okay, good. Now I'm breaking a sweat. Now with the march that we just did, we're going to stand in place and just practice a low skip in place. Low means I'm not trying to get really high off the ground. So I'm stepping with a hop. I step with a hop, step with a hop, step with a hop, step with a hop. We're gonna do that for 30 seconds in place. If you can't figure out the in-place skip, start skipping forward, and then freeze and keep that pattern. Here we go. Don't bring your knees up too high. We're just doing a low skip in place. If my feet don't lift up high, my hands don't move forward much. If I'm going higher, my hands move higher. If I'm going slower, my hands start to kind of just vibrate at the end. 5 seconds. And stop. Now, let's go back to your lateral 1, 2, 3 again. Lateral 1, 2 step, the crossover step. We're gonna do this for 20 seconds now, going a little bit faster. And try to get a little bit lower. In 4 seconds, so let's get lower. 3, 2, turn the shin in, go. Turn the shin in, go. Shin in, go. Shin in, go. That's 2. Shin in, go. Shin in and go. Okay. Now as we're coming to the end of this round, we're going to take that march and the skip that we did and combine the two in place. We call this an A skip. We normally do this in a long length or a strip. We've only got this room in our little room here, so we're only going to do it in place. But in essence, it's the same exact thing. I'm going to march the leg, knee up, toe up, and as it comes down, I'm going to drive into the skip position on the opposite side. As soon as I catch my breath. In 2, 1, and A skip. Drive that knee up, throw your arms back. Seconds, you better be going faster than me. And relax. Woo! And finally, for the last part of this round, for 15 seconds, you're going to do your crossover step, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, as many times as you can for 15 seconds. So get your low stance, hips back. Remember to turn the shin in. We're always pointing the shin the direction I want to move, and we're staying low. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Just go back and forth. Crossover step, crossover step, crossover step, crossover step, crossover step. Stay low and relax. Now you get the great honor of pausing the video and doing that whole thing a second time. If you got to rewind the video, do that, and you can follow me right through it again. I'm not doing it a second time, so pause the tape, pause the video, and do it now. All right, so you finished up 90% of our speed and agility workout. The last part is a very modified version of the T drill. I've got just enough room here right out in front of the camera. The T drill has a imaginary T in the floor. You can see where I put the steps to get the ends of the T, and here's my straight line. In slow motion, it's a quick sprint to a pause, shuffle to the first step or cone or whatever you put down, shuffle to the next one, shuffle back center, and then stay low, heels off the ground, and do a back pedal. Now what I want you to do is map that out in your house somewhere if you have the room, or outside in your backyard. You're going to practice that T drill. Remember, sprint, shuffle, 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 back, back pedal. When you back pedal, lift your heels off the ground and lead with your butt, or you will fall backwards. You're going to do that T drill for 30 seconds straight. When you're done with 30 seconds, rest for 30, and you're going to repeat that drill 4 times. Let us know how you like the workout. This workout is part of our collection of speed and agility workouts for athletes at home and strength and power workouts for athletes at home. During this time where I can't run my gym, I'm going to be running everything virtually. I guess that's what you call this. I'd rather be in the gym. But take a look at our website. I'm going to put it up on here. It's www.corefitnessgrouptraining.com. Email us if you have any questions, and good luck. Keep up the good work.